Welcome to Patina Bicycle Rescue. I've got my personal ride here. It's a 2015 Gravity FSX 29 full suspension mountain bike. It's got the disc brakes on it. As you've seen in my videos to this point, and you'll see many more in the future, I work on a lot of vintage bikes, lugged frames. I love those old road bikes. Unfortunately, they're just not designed for my situation, which is 20 years of abusing my back. And so I need a bike like this. Now, am I out there on the going down mountains? I'm in Southern California, plenty of opportunity to do off-road riding and stuff like that. No, I'm riding this thing out of pure comfort. I take it down to the beach and I ride it along a wonderful bike path we have here called the Strand. But the reason I'm featuring my bike today is I was out today on the Strand doing riding along the ocean, which I get a lot of sand, on the path. And now anybody listening to this is probably going, what is he complaining about? Well, the sand gets into the disc brakes, and you'll get some awful squealing. And especially, I'm riding on these 29-inch rims. I mean, they're just huge. 2.2 tire there, as you can see. And so you'll get an awful sound just screeching out of it when you get some sand built up into the brake pad. And of course, it's not good for it either. You're putting unnecessary wear and tear on there. So, but I found quickly riding a bike like this, what I need to do then is just try to hit a puddle if need be, and it kind of rinses it out, and just get the bike home. And I take care of my bikes. That's what I do. So they tend to get a wash every week. But I had today a different incident. It was a different noise coming out of my brake area. And my first confusion was that it was coming from my front brakes. Just this odd rubbing sound. It was getting very irritating to me. So I kept pulling over and I kept using the quick release, popping the tire, putting it back on, studying and convincing myself that it was coming from inside where the rotor is there meeting the pads. Well, finally got the bike home and I get it on my rack. And what do I find? It's not coming from the front. I'm in my quiet shop and I rotate the tire and there's no noise. And I rotate the back tire because I wanted to do a little adjustment on my front derailleur. And I realized that the noise is coming from my rear tire. So here's a quick tip for all of you guys riding and women, of course, riding on disc brakes. Check once in a while to make sure that you're mounted correctly here. You're mounting your bolts, holding the brake to the frame of the bike is not loose. Simple as that. That's what it was. I found that all my nuts here were loose, including holding this together as well, not just to the frame, but up here. Everything had just simply loosened up. I mean, I've ridden this bike somewhere in the neighborhood of about 2,000 miles. Yes, I have taken it apart and done maintenance on it and put it back together and this and that. But what I realized today was, because I'm used to working on the older bikes, totally different situation than these newer things, like I said, 2015, I am not paying the attention that I should be to the newer bike because I've got the old bike mentality in my mind, being that that's what we're doing here. So that's my quick tip, is just check all your nuts and your bolts and your screws on your bike more frequently. I don't know, I would say every month. Just give your bike a good once over and just make sure that everything's in place. And if you do hear an odd noise, of course, address it immediately, but don't panic like I was today, going, oh my God, my rotors are going to get ruined. I've got not just sand in there, I've got a bolt. I've got a boulder in there. I've got whatever. And this is going to screw it up and it's going to screw up my ride. No, it was something very simple. Just needed to do a little tightening of my bolts. So there you go. Thank you for coming to Patina Bicycle Rescue, and hope you enjoyed this video. You can find me on Facebook at Patina Bicycle Rescue also. I invite you to come on over and like our page. I post something every day, and love to see you there. Enjoy, and see you on the trails.